Hello, my name is Karina Lemus and I'm running for El Paso County Commissioner, District 2, representing the Green Party. The Great Law of the Iroquois tells us that in every deliberation we must consider the impact of our decisions on the seventh generation. With this in mind, I would like to appeal to our humanity and our moral obligation to protect each other, our wildlife, a finite natural resource, and to adequately represent those who are not yet aware that fracking has arrived in our community. Informing ourselves is essential if we are to make the right choice, and therefore we must be conscious of the myths being propagated by the natural gas industry. The gas industry claims that fracking does not contaminate our water. The documentary Gasland scene, where a resident is shown lighting his water on fire as a result of contamination, has been widely disputed by the gas industry. They claim that this was naturally occurring biogenic gas, not the deeper thermogenic gas that gas companies drill for. This is untrue, as diagrams created by the gas industry themselves show that biogenic gas can escape failed well casings and migrate into aquifers. The COGCC has cited many accounts of thermogenic migration into aquifers in their 2010 groundwater report. In 2011, the Environmental Working Group also released a report showing that thermogenic gas can contaminate water supplies, and this was confirmed by the EPA. If you believe that deeply buried rock layers are impermeable, then I urge you to look at a study recently released by Duke University and the California Polytechnic University, where it is shown that brine water normally found close to shale can migrate thousands of vertical feet into aquifers. If you would like to learn more about this, I recommend ProPublica.org. Leaked reports by the gas industry also show that anywhere between 6 to 7% of cement well casings fail upon initial drilling, with this number going up to 50% within 30 years. A 2011 EPA report shows that Pavilion, Wyoming's water contains 50 times the level of benzene normally found, and that this was directly caused by drilling activities. Lawsuits are being filed by families across the nation whose water has been permanently ruined, as was the case in the recent settlement won against Chesapeake Energy by 3 Pennsylvania families. The first EPA national study to research the effects of fracking on groundwater and our drinking water will not be completed until 2014. I highly recommend that we wait until then so that we can adequately conduct a cost-benefit analysis. The first study to research the health effects of fracking in Garfield County, Colorado, found a direct link between acute health problems and fracking. In Texas, breast cancer rates have gone up in the areas where fracking occurs, whereas rates have gone down in the rest of the state. In fact, the 6 counties in Texas with the heaviest drilling activity have a 25% asthma rate. The Colorado School of Public Health has found correlations between negative health impacts and fracking, and this deserves further study before anyone can make the claim that fracking is perfectly safe. What we need to realize is that we are also representing the thousands of Colorado Springs residents who are not discussing fracking, whether it is because they are unaware of what it is or that it has come to our community. We have the obligation to make an informed decision based on scientific evidence, health and economic impacts, and our reverence for the land and natural resources which sustain us. In the end, it all comes down to thinking about and deciding what we want our city to look like for future generations. I, for one, do not want my son and his generation to suffer the consequences of my indifference and impetuous decision-making based on momentary gains. Let's end our dependence on fossil fuels. Let's end the nonsensical subsidizing of an industry which clearly does not need our help. Let's fight to repeal the exemption of fracking from the Safe Drinking Water Act. Instead of inviting these companies over, let's think about ways we can attract the business of renewable energy companies and find ways to reduce our consumption of non-renewable energy. I hope my words have resonated with you and give you cause to reconsider your stance on this very important issue. Thank you.